everyone, this is Maradius, and today we are going to be continuing our 100% run of Pikmin 4. Good to see you too, Lukalima. And let's get started. So it might do the starting thing over again, which would be a little annoying. Or well, the start a day thing. I know when I did it casually before, it would do that. It loads. Oh, no, it did not. Okay, let's see. Do we want to create a new item? Let's see what it is. I can't afford any of it. It's fine. I really need to be saving up my material as well. Okay, so I think we're going to go to Blossoming Arcadia. We can obviously do some of the caves now, but I'm first going to go and get some Flarlick, which will allow me to have more Pikmin, which I think would allow me to be able to get the from Sun-Speckled Terrace. I think. Don't really fully remember the order of operations, but it doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. I have lots of progress to do in both places either way, so it doesn't really matter. Really don't remember the loading times being this long, but it is what it is. Okay, so first and foremost, obviously we want to let's grab 15 U. 10. No, that's not 10, that's 8. There we go, 10. We'll do that. That should help be a good amount. Hop on Ochi. Then we're gonna freeze up the lake, which should allow us to take Flarlick out of here. I need more. Poor planning on my part. Okay, I didn't mean to accidentally kill a guy that was just in the water right where I was doing stuff, but it's what it is. Put all the reds back in and then take out the rest of the ice. That should be good. Wasting time already. Alright. Really needed an awful lot of... Alright, where are the two that did not want to... strike them far enough away? There we go. Obviously there's a skitterleaf there. That one I didn't mean to kill. And now we just throw them up there. And with that handled, we should be... Let's see, are there any caves nearby that... I mean, obviously there's this one I found. But, yeah, I think we should go fight the ant rat and then make our way to a cave over there. That seems like a good idea. Need to figure out what I want my Pikmin proportions to be. I don't think I want ice Pikmin. I've already stated why. So we'll get just 25 yellows, 25 reds. That should be good. Alright, pressing the wrong buttons. So we just go around this way. Yeah, that should work. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, obviously we can ram this guy before he electrifies, then it doesn't even matter that we're using non-yellows to fight him. It's all good. They're called onions, but do they taste like onions? I wouldn't know. That's not really the kind of question you should be asking. Asking how Pikmin and the related stuff tastes like, you're acting like the enemy. Then again, maybe onions aren't actually edible because they always seem to be just fine. Treasure here. I misread the map. Oh no, there's a spot over here. Oh, then there's the yellow onion. Now that we can get. Just need to take you down. And we can dig this up. Use 20 Pikmin, which is quite a lot. Look at that, another onion. This one's a different color from the first one we found. Would also move on its own after we transport it? Man, if only it would, like, you know, transport on its own from the beginning instead of forcing us to take it who knows how far. Oh, what it is, what it is. I think all the pellet posies are gonna start being yellow as well once we do this. So that'll be nice-ish. Onion's certainly heavy. Yes, it is. It requires so much. Have them working on that. I guess we can have these guys carry this other stuff. We'll leave the snitch bug there so the yellows can take it. Of course, we have another Ampharat over there that we're going to have to deal with. Stupid spectralids can't. I always seem to have trouble hitting me. Sucked up the other onion? That was unexpected. You don't think that's going to be a problem, do you? Unbelievable. The onion's fused, and now there's just one with two colors. Wait, do you think it'll be able to propagate Pikmin of both types now? There we go. Yep, and the pellet posies have started using both colors. Nice. Now we can start grabbing the other stuff. The gate's probably finished by this point, so we can go that way. So I'll still do that. Try to get the yellow. I guess they don't change colors while they're cooking, which is nice compared to previous games where you could just get the wrong color by not waiting. Let throw all the cooking on there and dead. No problem. Skip into the yellows as usual. So red there. Though hopefully we have enough. Yeah, we do. And we got a cave right here that we can go to. Let's get the rest of these materials to the ship, and then we can hop in the cave. I don't remember which cave this is. Or the other cave that we unlocked, but haven't gone in yet. Alright, that's that. Secluded Courtyard. In the natural world, there are many examples of strategic mimicry, where one lulls their prey into perceived safety, but I never thought I would witness it firsthand. I now know danger can lurk in even the jiggliest of places. Interesting phrasing, but I do know what the boss of this one's going to be. We're going to bring reds because, you know, gotta get that attack strength. Not really, but yeah. Soon I'm going to be unlocked the third area. So that will be nice, though I'm going to wait a bit before going there, though there's probably blue onion there. Alright, let's see what we're working with. I think I vaguely remember this one now. Him. Break these open. Well, I guess we do have some. Yeah, that's mostly good. Reds. Well, I guess we have a lot more than I was paying attention to. Okay. Well, still not all of them have leaves, but that's okay. We got blue Pikmin. So let. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Gosh dang it. And now they're all have a sugar high. You look at that. It's like the Pikmin got a huge energy boost. Ochi got all amped up too? Just how potent is this stuff? The Pikmin and Ochi are all extremely fired up right now. Seems like the Ultra Spicy Spray has a powerful, energizing effect on them. The movements are faster and they're more efficient at pretty much everything. Which is unfortunate because right now I need them to just sit around doing nothing. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Blue Pikmin. I haven't seen Pikmin like these before. Wonder if Captain Omar ever encountered anything like them. At a glance, the blue Pikmin appear to have mouth-like gills and are nobly able to function even underwater. Thanks to their water resistance and swimming talents, I can now transport things found in water. Now we can carry things in the water. Search the water thoroughly. I'm counting on you, Maradius and Ochi. So now that we've done that, we are going to freeze the water. Because we don't actually need anything in the water right now. That was really random. I don't know why you said, how about we ambush you with a bunch of leaves? Let's not use Ice Pikmin, please. Thank you. Get you through there. Always saw that treasure to grab, which shouldn't be a problem. got more blues. We got log poles. Okay. Grab that. And that should be everything. Yep, so this is 4 sub-level cave, which is, I think, the longest we've seen so far. Not that it will be any difficulty, of course, but still. You guys can come along. And now we should have full flowers. Nice. Okay. On to sub-level 2. Well, yeah, we're definitely going to be unlocking the 3rd area after this day. Sub-levels are fun. It allows you to have much more in a cave than just running out of stuff right off. Well, you get through areas a lot faster when you don't have stuff like caves. I mean, I'm still getting through these caves pretty fast thanks to my Dandori abilities, but still. You probably do that. Nice and easy. We got water fountains this time, which we didn't have before. Just another water hazard, as if whole bodies of water wasn't enough. Okay, Pikmin died. I didn't see where they... Okay, I thought I had that under control, but I guess not. Jeez. Still, we have relatively minimal deaths, so it's not the worst thing. Let's do... We'll throw them up there. I'll leave those yellow Pikmin to that because they should be able to do that on their own. I hope. Here's the next cave. Got this, and of course there's a Dweeble carrying it. Been a bit since we've seen these guys, though these Dweebles are not as lethal as another one. Just screw you, dropping from the sky. There's probably going to be another one somewhere just to ambush us. Thankfully, the traps aren't anywhere near as evil as they were in Pikmin 2, so we don't have to worry too much about, like, bombs falling from the sky and blowing up all of our Pikmin. Oh, damn. You on that. No, don't. Grab. Ow! Fortunately, that was not lethal like it was in previous games, so we're fine. There's our 4,000 Sparklium, so now we can get to go to the 3rd area. Fantastic! We accomplished our goal. With so much energy collected, we can really expand the radar search area. They're grabbing that. See, they grab the stuff over there. This guy's being carried by the Dweeble. Didn't realize those Pikmin got electrocuted, but they're fine. It's not lethal. Okay, let's see. I'm assuming there's something over here. Well, we'll go the other way around. I don't like them being in the water. Let's check the ID card. I don't know how to pronounce that. I want to say Francois, but I'm pretty sure that's not how you pronounce that at all. I'm so sorry to people who know how that's actually pronounced. But for years, the scholar has been working to achieve his lifelong dream, reaching mutual understanding with plant life. The research task force. I had no idea there were researchers trained here too. Let's leave the ice Pikmin behind. Okay, yeah, that also kills Hochi. I forgot. Let's see if we can get the Wallywad to come out of the water. Come on, dude. You know you want to. And now we just toss all our Pikmin. Nice and easy. Do I like Sega games? So there are some. Mostly, I used to play a lot of the older Sonic 3D Sonic games, so I feel like they've kind of fallen off lately. Or, well, it's not really lately, it's kind of fallen off for a while, but I'm sure anyone in the Sonic fandom knows that already. But the rest, I don't know, I just don't think I have the most interest in. But there are some I think I'm fine with. For the most part, I honestly don't really look just at publisher. I look at the game franchise in general. Other than like Nintendo, because I do like a lot of Nintendo's games. Like Pikmin! Really like this series, of course. Alright, sub-level 3. What are we going to find on this one? I already know what the boss is, because I vaguely remember. Alright. Electrical gate over there. Let's get that dealt with. It's easy to return to a sub-level. The other direction from the cave entrance. Or even better, how about we just clear it on the first try so we don't even need to go back? I think that's a much better idea, honestly. Throw you guys on there. Wow, that kills fast. I did not expect it to actually be a threat at all like that. Well, that's unfortunate. Really should have been a bit more aggressive. Wow, a large egg. Yeah, not really that surprising. Let's get that taken care of. And start going around the other way, start seeing what we can get there. Which Pikmin would be the best to throw? Probably the one that's well known. Okay, so you weren't even in the egg, but you just decided to just drop down from the sky for some reason. Okay. Get all our Pikmin. Grab this. Grab these. Should be all of it. We probably should grab more Pikmin before we continue on. Is there anything back here? Just another egg. No shenanigans going on with tomfoolery. So we're good there. Another one of you guys. Oh, okay. Didn't mean to have the ice Pikmin. Oh well, it's fine. Obviously, we need to do that. We need to hop off. Okay. Oh well, this is slightly more dangerous. They're really going at it. Well, that is kind of unfortunate. We lost a bit of Pikmin to these. Kind of didn't really expect them to drop those guys, but I guess I really should have seen it coming, given how they had weaker versions. Be everything. To be able to grab all these. How much materials are in there? I have to come back and grab more. I think you already said we've got Twilight. Obviously, you guys need to have flowers. Okay, no, you guys, everyone got it all. Right, so that's pretty much everything. Let's go hop on Ochi and then head back. Right, there we go, around this way. Okay. Last sub-level. Obviously should have the boss. Hopefully I stop losing Pikmin like an idiot to dumb reasons. Nice big open area. Gee, I wonder if that means something. That is also nearby, makes sense. Don't really need to throw more Pikmin, but I'm doing it anyways. I accidentally just knocked myself off. Gee, it's some nectar. How nice. Clearly it's not nectar. Oh, now we just beat it up. Let's get all the Pikmin out. Fortunately, it's pretty forgiving. Okay, I need to stop doing that. Hopefully that's everyone out. Fortunately, he's pretty easy. Okay, I hope that they would be able to finish him off. Let's just wait for him to have the tail out. Okay, he's being difficult. Thank you. And there we go. Alright, we unlock this path. And of course we get access to this treasure, which is something. Is this going to be more nectar or just dumb stuff? Now let's see who we rescue. Petunia. Highly focused and intelligent, she joined the team to investigate mysterious creatures through unconventional methods. Investigate mysterious creatures. She must have come to study the Pikmin and other unusual wildlife here. Thank goodness she ended up in the small area where everyone else seemed to crash land instead of, anywhere else on the entire planet. I need to stop knocking myself off of Ochi for some reason. Alright, I just wanted to gather up all the Pikmin so we could... I still see some non-flowers. Okay, should be all flowers. Alright, time to go back to the surface. Spent a decent amount of time here. For better or for worse. Now I think we can go to the other cave. Would probably be a good idea. So we got Decorative Goose, Citrus Lump, Universal Rubber Cutie, Talisman of Life, Cherry Blossom, Time Marker, Disguised Delicacy, Astringent Clump, Blonde Imposter, and Expression Hider. Investigation complete, and now we don't need to come back to this one. So yeah, I think we'll just beeline for the other one. We don't really need to grab a lot of Pikmin. I'll just take whatever the recommended amount is. And then we'll figure things out from there. Oh yeah, right. We got another Flower Lake, so that means we can have up to 60 Pikmin. Sure, why not? Really could have done without losing those blue Pikmin that I did, but that's just life for you. Going around this way is probably the fastest. Yeah. Okay. I do gotta be careful with my blue Pikmin because I obviously don't have a lot of them. And losing them would be kind of bad for obvious reasons. I don't think the Creeping Chrysanthemum is back, which is good. Climb up here. I know Ochi will be able to find a way up magically. Alright, let's go into this cave and see what we can get. Kingdom of Beasts. Many types of bull blacks have settled in this cave. Perhaps they're building their empire. To them, I'm just a foreign invader that must be eradicated. The journey becomes unavoidable and I need to rely on some of the items I brought with me. Recommended, it's just red and one other. So since we only have red, we just bring red. Probably rock Pikmin was the other one that's recommended. So this one might be a little more challenging than some of the previous ones. But I think we'll be able to do just fine. Could do some nectar for all these red Pikmin, but it is what it is. Don't want to quite go that other way quite yet. Let's see if we can break these before the bull wakes up, because that would be quite convenient. No, don't go attack him yet. We're just gonna do that. And he'll die soon. Grab that, grab that. Croissant. Yeah, it's a croissant. I was hoping for a little bit of nectar, but a resource or two isn't bad either. Go around this way. You can deal with that, though it's not strictly necessary. 35 res, we should be fine. Yep, we were. Check that out. We collected 50 treasures already, huh? We have been doing a lot. Certainly like to think my Dandori's been up to snuff. That might have been a desiccated spear leaf for a moment, but it's not, so don't worry. Exit's probably over here. Yeah. Well, we've already got pretty much everything. Yeah, they're just taking the last of the things over, and then we should be able to go on to the next sub-level. Actually, how many? Oh, right, this one has 6. So if you thought the previous one was long, this one's even longer. Alright, on to sub-level 2. Where we have to fight a different type of Bulbor, I think. I mean, you say, oh dear, but like, a lot of caves in Pikmin 2 are like this, so this is just bringing up the difficulty a little bit more to be on par with previous games. Just a little bit. Of course, we have rock Pikmin that will help us out. Could these see Pikmin too? There's no way these were mentioned in the voyage log. Ah, the hard, rocky rock Pikmin. They break crystal walls with their stout bodies and tough headbutts, survive being stepped on, and can't be pierced by needles. Despite their sternness, they can still be crushed on hard surfaces or by some creature's teeth. So they're hard as rocks, huh? Now that I really look at them, I see how you could easily mistake this Pikmin for a basic stone. Also, Colin, you really should take a look at the voyage log before you say, oh, there's no way this was mentioned. Because then you're going to be like, oh, wait, it was actually mentioned. Mid-heights. That is an awful ton of ultra spicy spray. Huh, no use beating their head against this problem any longer. Yeah, we'll deal with it in a moment. Oh yeah. So they gotta go around this way. Because that's the only way back. Up. Finding you. That should be back. Should be safe to carry all this other stuff. You do not need to join them, Ochi. It'd be a lot faster if you just joined everyone else. Or you joined the rest of us and carrying stuff. Well, carrying the rest of the Pikmin elsewhere. What am I saying? Like that. Probably also want to break that down. Here. I don't think he will notice the sound of glass breaking. Or, well, crystal, really. Unbreakable is it's just because I had everyone go at it. It's fine. It's totally gonna break. See? And nobody's gonna hear it. Got a few Pikmin on that. And dead. no problem. Nice and easy. I almost forgot about the possibility of buried treasure. Thank goodness I was just checking. Thank goodness you don't need white Pikmin to find buried treasure too, otherwise I'd have to come back for no good reason. So they're all taking that back. I don't think there's anything over there. So yeah, that should be everything here. Oh, no, there's still 8. Oh, well, no, there's a treasure behind here that I just forgot about. Unbelievable. Did we get this resource pile? Yes, we did. Okay. So once treasure gets over here, we can move on to the next. It up. And that's 100% of that floor done. So we got 4 more to go. This one might have 2 bosses. I can't fully remember. Or it might just have 1. We'll have to wait and see. Yep, looks like it's going to have 2. Our good friend, the Empress Bullblacks. Now we just wait. Fortunately, this one's not very difficult. No boulders, no baby. That was almost a real disaster because I expected to just immediately toss them all off, but it's fine. If he rolled the other way, we would have been at 0. And defeated. Nice. 20 Pikmin on this. I really need to be more careful with these things. Let's see that ID info. Oh, you know who this is? It's Yanni, a doctor who lives for discovering and solving unusual cases. He jumps at every chance to test his experimental medicines. All right, we found another rescue officer. Yanni is a talented doctor with a wealth of knowledge. With his skills, we can treat any injuries or illnesses that come our way. I bet he can even do something about the leafling castaways. That means our pilot is the only one of us still missing. Please, continue your search. That's good. Just 1 person left. And, with Yanni rescued, that means we're going to have another feature unlocked, of course. Though you have to wait and see. Unless you've already played this game. Wait for them to bring that all the way over. And now we're halfway done with this cave onto sub-level 4. I know we're gonna have to fight the bull bear at some point, so that might be rough depending on circumstances. Hopefully he doesn't get the jump on us and we can get the jump on him instead. But we gotta fight the whip-tongue bull bear here. Which is fine, I think. No need to rush your explorations. You can return to the surface anytime. How about I return to the surface when I'm done? Think about that. Obviously, since we don't have an easy way back, we want to make sure we clear all this stuff out first. From that noise, I was really worried for a moment that he just managed to grab me off the bat, and that would have been pretty bad. Alright, that's a feature that I will worry about. Somehow I didn't realize that was a fire geyser. That was kind of dumb on my part. But looks like everyone's fine. We can... Don't know why it was... Come on, throw. It's really, like, hesitant to throw them for some reason. Whatever. I pressed the wrong button again. It's fine. We have so much ultra spicy spray, it's not really a deterrent. And Ochi can just go in there. Press that, and now we have all this stuff to grab. Another rubber duck. That means that passageway is now. Okay, I was slow. Did I pick some sprite? Yes, yes, I accidentally let one die. It happens. Kill him. Get started on breaking these. Candy canes. And these guys. I forgot what they're called. They're obviously not bullborg larvae because they have legs and stuff, but they're not. Wait. We're not done with this level. There's still something we're missing. They're probably like juvenile bullborgs or something. So what am I missing? Guess I wasn't fully paying enough attention. Oh, the gold nuggets. Duh. I kind of just left them for now. Well, they should be able to grab all of that, bring it back, and then no problemo. Unless there's something else I forgot, which I hope not. There we go. Now we have the sub-level done. Well, on to the next one, then. We've already got 5,000 sparklium, which is pretty good. Not sure how much more it actually matters in terms of progression, but it is what it is. Alright. Sub-level 5. This is probably the... Yep, there's the boulder. They are taking bites out of everything. Kill you. Ochi's obviously seen better days. Why do I keep thinking it's that button? Alright. Okay, I didn't mean to throw multiple. That's fine. Ochi deserves a little extra after being chomped on a bunch. They can handle that while we take a look at what else is going on. Roll forward. Your bow bears dropping from the ceiling. Not that bad, all things considered. Just keep you up. Okay, I guess not anymore. Hopefully there's not other drops planned. At least until I get to them. Alright, that should be the gate down so we can have stuff move that way. Just start grabbing all this. I think it should be safe. They're going that way. Okay, well. I don't know if this way is safe. Might be, might not be. Alright, looks like it's safe. Okay. Don't need to worry then. Okay. And that. They can probably dig that up. Oh, might as well throw more quickly. No, that was it. Really weird that fruit has sparklium, or well, it's vegetable, not fruit in this case. Really weird that it has sparklium. Really makes you wonder what's in their fruit. What was in the food? Probably microplastics, if I'm being honest. Is that what sparkling really is? Microplastics? First we want to plus these. Just get more rock Pikmin. Always nice to have. We're not going to be able to get the rock onion until a lot later, but that's fine. That's that sub-level done. I think we just have the final boss. Well, the final boss in the cave, not the game, of course. Alright. It should be obvious what the boss is going to be, given what the previous boss in this cave was. Don't think it should be that much of a problem. Maybe? I don't know. Alright, I had a feeling there would be two. Oh, there must be a castaway nearby. You bet. And he's dead. And now the other one's dead. They barely had any time to do anything. They even had two of them and they still weren't a match for the red Pikmin. Well, that's just how it is. Okay, let's see that ID badge. Huddle. A stylist with clients all over the universe. Just say the word and he unleashes fashionable skills at lightning speed. I am fine with my fashion as is. What's a stylist doing here of all places? Must have had a reason for coming to this planet. Curious. Well, we'll figure that out after you get him back here. Use that to get all of our Pikmin, or well, most of our Pikmin flowered. Nice. Okay, they already all have flowers. I thought there was at least some rocks, but that didn't. But whatever. This is obviously a reference to the Full Black Kingdom in Pikmin 2, where you had a very, very similar looking room. Now granted, I think, well, not sure if they had the, I think there was water, but I think you could go up without needing to cross water. Instead of a Haniwa, we have a Dogu thing. And that should probably be the last treasure. It's really weird how there's multiple, well, I'd say there's multiple places on the planet that have rooms like this that happen to have a Japanese cultural object, but at the same time, this game technically is a different timeline than Pikmin 2, so it's not really. And that's everything. Done with this cave. We had this is the one that has the most casualties so far. Wait, no, it's not. We only lost one Pikmin. What am I saying? We lost more to those stupid egg creatures than we did to this cave. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Flaky Temptation, Memory Fragment bottom right, Anxious Sprout, Ambiguous Goo, Disc of Joyous Wisdom, Planetary Rubber Cutie, Sweet Stumble Knot, Chance Totem, Cookie of Prosperity, Crew Cut Gourd, Ancient Statue Head. That is actually very, very accurate of a name. Yes, Luke Lima, this is an alternate timeline. Because technically, this is Omar's first time crash landing on a planet in this timeline. So Pikmin 1 kind of didn't happen. Pikmin 2 and Pikmin 3 obviously didn't happen as well. Though there's still, like, obviously references to them, more or less. Like, I think the Copites get mentioned. Give me a moment. What Louis did in Pikmin 2 is referenced. Yeah. Well, we're almost at the end of the day. I don't know how much more we can feasibly do. Yeah, I don't really think there is. I mean, I guess we might as well grab that skitter leaf, but that's about all we can do, really. Then we're gonna head back to Sun-Speckled Terrace, make sure we finish up there. Let's just move the base over here so it's quicker and easier. Might as well farm a bit more yellow Pikmin. Let's change his color. Really nice that you don't have to worry about it changing color while your Pikmin are fighting it. Yep, no stray Pikmin to worry about. I can change that, but I won't. Right, so I'm on to end day. Let's head back to the command post, see what we have. We might unlock night missions, or might have to wait a few days. The night missions are definitely interesting. Some unique enemies show up there for sure. And of course, we're going to unlock the third area, but we're not going there yet. I really have an urge to just finish the first two areas before really moving on. But it is what it is. Energy replenishment complete. Now let's switch on the radar. It's working. Yes, once again, we detected more SOS signals in an unexplored area. I'm glad to hear our search radius has increased. Let's not waste any more time. We need to get out there and find our missing rescue officers and Captain Olimar. And I'll go back and read off all the ones that... No, I won't bother. It's fine. So So 42%, we lost 10 Pikmin, which is a bit unfortunate, but we still have a lot of Pikmin, so it's okay. Yanni's back, Captain. Seems like we're making progress. Well done, Miradius. So where is he then? We need to discuss the leafing situation as soon as possible. The thing is, after the forced sleep mode was lifted, he kind of went right back to sleep. I think he'd been examining a plant that only appears at night, so he's pretty sleep deprived. Seriously? He was out walking around at night? Here? It's ridiculously dangerous. Suppose I should be grateful that he's still alive. Huh? That's strange. I put a bottle right here. Where did it... Dingo, you didn't drink that liquid that was sitting right here, did you? Did you? Hey, don't shout at me like that. But yeah, I was thirsty and it was right there, so I gave it a try. Who cares? Well, that was the medicinal ingredient that Yanni was using in his experiments. And you never thought to mention that until now? Why do I suddenly feel very hot? Are you alright? Maybe you should go lie down too, Dingo. I suggest we put this meeting on hold for the time being. Alright, time for day 6. Is this taking forever because we're doing the caves and whatnot? You should be caught up on everything now, Yanni. According to Dingo, this castaway may just be your pilot. Let me think. The primary symptom is the growing of leaves, yes? If that is the case, and I believe we may be able to cure them. While stranded, I discovered a bewitching specimen called the luminol. It only appears in the dark of night. When dawn breaks, it releases a sap quite high in degradative enzymes. I believe I can make a medicine out of those secretions that can break down the newly grown leaves. For real? I mean, cool. But then they'll find out I just left Bernard behind. Uh-oh. Alas, our friend Dingo here consumed all the sap that I previously collected. So, New Blood will have to perform some night expeditions to harvest the medicinal ingredients for us. Oh, it's nothing to lose sleep over, except in the literal sense. Find me later and I'll teach you all you need to know about night expeditions. Excellent. Thanks to Yanni, it sounds like we have a solution to our leafling dilemma. Now everyone, to your stations, please. Copy that, Captain. Gee, I wonder what this is. Oh, I forgot to tell you. The rescue command post was getting a bit crowded, so we started clearing a new area when we came upon something odd. A spaceship in disrepair. Oh, it's clearly missing its captain. They're probably out there somewhere in need of rescue. We'll do our best to find them. I almost forgot, we also found some raw materials while establishing the new area. Please put them to good use. The real question is, like, there's obviously a lot of materials that are just, or there's a lot of ships that just crashed and unaccounted for. But whatever. Okay, so that the idlers is very convenient. So I'm obviously gonna get that. Rush roots. Yes, obviously I want to get that. It's just too good to turn down. And now we just have to wait out the other stuff. Come back and see if there's anything else you need. We'll do that. I didn't mean to do that, that's fine. Thank you for your help. I feel like an empty place beside me is being filled up. 125 creature species. Ah, that was so fascinating. You must let me know if you find any more new snarly snugglers out there. Oh, we're almost close to the next one already. I'm just going to double check the names. That's an albino dwarf bulborb. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Empress, Emperor. I'm just going to do that. Sun Squish, that's what that's called. Gulix, similar to the Gulix from the first game, which I did not see in my playthrough because it's not actually required to fight. We got the Bearded Ampharat, Waddle Quaff, Yellow Wally Hop. They changed the names from Wally Wog to Wally Hop for reasons. I think that's because WOG is maybe a little bit offensive in some places, not in America or any place or here at the library, but not really my problem right now. All right, let's see. Obviously, we got 50 treasures. And we're close to... We're not as close on getting the next one as we are the next creatures one. We'll speak with Puddle. Aren't you the one to save me? You are. Thank you so much. Hey, ever you thought it'd be fun to try on a different look than usual? You know, really shake things up? No. I'll let you in on a little secret. Your friend Puddle here is a stylist. That means I can help you update your look whenever. Goodbye. You're glowing right now. Did you know that? I love it. Yeah. Goodbye. Hi there. The name is Kingsley. I run a flower shop back at home. I actually came to this plant to find rare flowers. Then things took a turn. One second I'm gazing in a glorious bud, and the next thing I know, I'm stranded. So, yeah. I've had enough adventure for the time being. I don't think I'll be doing much more exploring around here. It's been intense, but I can't just give up completely. I still want to leave this plant more flowery than it was when I got here. That's where you come in. You gotta help me bloom a whole lot of Pikmin flowers. Let's fill this world with blossoms. What's in it for you? Well, do this for me and I'll give you my glorious stone collection. What do you say? We got a deal? I think this is a repeatable mission. We will do it at least once, I hope. But after that, it's not really that important. Such a pleasure to speak with you. I'm Francois, botany specialist enthusiast. Are you a plant lover too? Yes, I've been working on two-way communication between plants and, well, us. I think Pikmin might be the key. Okay, but what else do you guys say? Kindness. That's why I love plants and Pikmin. They're kind. They listen when you talk and accept you, whoever you are. Unless you're a Bulborb. Who wouldn't want a friend like that? There'd be so much less sadness in this world if everyone could befriend a Pikmin. For the good of civilization, we must propagate more Pikmin. Help me with this task for a token of my thanks. Yep, don't worry, I'll be working on that. Again, I think that's a repeatable mission. Whose spaceship is that? Gee, I wonder. Let's see, I guess, well, we need to speak with you. Rescue Corps? Is there someone who needs rescuing? I don't recall seeing anything. I'm what? Oh, I'm a castaway? Huh? I was so busy looking around at the floor here, I had no idea. You could get yourself killed with that attitude. According to Olmar's log, an onion, as they're called, will fuse with onions of other colors. Extraordinary. For the sake of my research, if you fuse any onions, please let me know. What? You already made the onion fuse? I sure have. If you allow me a moment of selfishness, I'd hope to see the onion prior to fusing. Well, excuse you, but whatever. Right, we'll speak to Yanni. We're not doing the night expeditions yet. Well, hello there, new blood. It'll be nice to have a fresh subject around here. Since we're working together, you can just call me Yanni. No sense wasting valuable research time. I need to go out on some night expeditions for me. I want you to harvest extracts from the luminols that I can use as medicinal ingredients. It's only possible at night. I could go on, but you should just see it for yourself. Let me know when you're ready for a nighttime adventure. Yeah, it's not right now. Other stuff I want to do, which involves trying to clear out the first area. Huh, that's interesting. I'm detecting even more signals in that recently discovered area. That may be where Captain Olmar and her missing rescue officers are. Well, let's go exploring. Serene shores. But we're not going there. Back to Sun-Speckled Terrace. Really is a wonder that the SS Shepherd has all the resources needed to have a wide amount of people, well, be able to survive for well, I guess it is rescue corps, so it would be kind of weird if they didn't have extra resources for those that they rescue. But still, it is a little weird. First order of business, I think, is getting this onion. So let's get out. I probably don't need 30, but it couldn't hurt to grab 30 just in case. Okay, we do need 30. Good thing I grabbed 30. Let's do that, and the rest of us can go here. Okay, that launches you across. I thought maybe it would not do that. It's fine. Just wait for them to finish. That's just ultra spicy berries. You don't need to worry about it, Colin. Have you guys? We can go up here now. You probably want the blues to grab that. Onions really do come in all kinds of different colors. Could there be one for every Pikmin type? Gee, I wonder. Is this foreshadowing? Try to stop them before they... You know, it's fine if they don't scare it all. Well, we'll figure out what to do. We'll still carry this down. Alright, they're just shoving it. Very passive-aggressive, saying we don't like this. I could have sworn I threw 10 at that one. Is there a red Pikmin missing somewhere? There is one idle somewhere. I don't know where they are. Oh, now we have the 3 basic colors. Pikmin. The more onions we fuse together, the more types of Pikmin it can propagate. That's good news for us. It sure is. So where's the one random red Pikmin? Oh, I guess yeah, I grabbed the material. Okay, I'm just a little bit dumb. Whatever. Alright, let's get out some blues. I think 10 blues should be fine. Mainly because I just want to raise their numbers. Should be able to easily kill that. You guys can just chill there for a bit. Sorry, Ochi, we are not doing anything with you right now. Throw in red. Throw 5 blues. Might as well have them grab that. You know what, actually, I don't really want to spend time in that. We can at least have you bring that back. So we get a cutscene or whatever for that. That, so we can get even more blues. Stop going up there, please. Thank you. Grab our ice Pikmin, we'll put him back. Work on propagating more blues. Guess we can have 30 reds again. Wait for these, change color. There we go. Probably should grab the resources. Kill the or the whirlpools. I think that's what they refer to. Since they changed the name off the top of my head. Oh, they are being slippery, that's for sure. But looks like we got it in the end. So we'll grab you guys. So that's everything. So now we can continue to other parts. There's obviously stuff up here, but I think there's a bulb orb just chilling. Move the base, then obviously have the blues. Texture lids, and then here we are. Come on, fly just low enough. Okay, well, you know, I'll worry about that one later. It's fine. Never mind, we can just take them out right now. There's materials over there I need to grab. We'll grab you. That gives us lots of pellets. Love to see it. Let's have the red Pikmin gather these materials. There's a thing over there that we will... Oh, I guess I could probably... These... Oh yeah, there's a yellow onion over here. So she can help out, and then we're good on that regard. That should be all the materials. Do that. Now we do already have a yellow onion. So, I guess there's going to be something special happening. Is something wrong? It sucked up the onion, but nothing's happening. Looking at the life signs inside the onion, there are 20 more Pikmin than before. As long as we already have an onion of the same color, the new one just gets turned into nutrients. Cannibalism. I mean, yeah. These pelt posies are growing fast, so I'm not going to worry about them. Alright, let's see what we have over here. I really... Okay, no, I can get it just fine. Is that one of the castaways with leaves growing out of their head? Dandori, Dandori. Okay, Mr. Dandori. They ducked in that hole. Perhaps leafiness causes disorientation. Rescue them quickly, Ochi and Radius. Don't worry, we'll get them. Dandori Day Care. And the Pikmin are going to run off again. They just really afraid of Dandori. Looks like the Pikmin don't want to go with you. Ah well, then it'll just be the two of you, Ochi and Radius. You'll be totally fine. This one should be easy. I'll try to see if I can get platinum on the first try instead of failing at the last minute. That way I don't have to redo this one later. This place is for testing Dandori. Do more Dandori. Improve Dandori. Simple goal. Carry as much as you can until time ends. That is all. Dandori. Treasure here, all fake. You cannot carry home. Pikmin here, all mine. Also cannot take home. This means can Dandori forever. This is bliss for me and for you. Do well, get raw material. Do not well, also get raw material. You wish to take me from here? Show me your best, Dandori. Okay. Let's start by taking this guy out. Obviously, there's a lot to grab. I didn't realize there was a wall right now, so let's clear that out of the way. Don't let me pick this standing idle. Don't worry, I'm not. Yeah, they're not going to listen to me until I kill this guy, so let's kill him. This may take a couple attempts just because it's been a while since I've done this. Dandori sounds fun to say. Yeah, I kind of mainly just do it because I know that the leaflings really, really love to say Dandori. They're really trying to figure out what they're doing. That's not good, Dandori. There, hopefully you got it figured out. Have you jump up with us? Let's try to pull this without the bullboard waking up. Division of labor is important for Dandori. Come on, break it. Okay, that's kind of not ideal. We'll just have to wait for him to wake up, or to go back to sleep. Have you guys do that, and then... Okay, he's falling asleep, which means we can pummel him. Though we want to break these. Flower Pikmin will obviously be very beneficial. So we need to make sure we are doing things efficiently. There's still quite a bit left to go, I think. Throw 2 more on there. Those nuggets always get me, so I gotta make sure I have that taken care of. Oh, there's more nuggets up here. Wonderful. 2 minutes left. Yeah, I know. That being said, there's not really a whole lot left. Past have a bronze medal, but clearly we have earned ourselves a silver medal. Alright. And there we go, platinum on the first try. I mean, it is Dandori Day Care, so it shouldn't be that hard, but you never know. So, good enough for me. You work too fast. I feel dizzy. Take these 30 pieces of raw material. This is your reward. Guy just Dandori'd himself out. Oh my, they fainted. I wonder what caused that. Well, I guess this is our chance to get them out of here. It sure is. So, yeah, there's a lot of Dandori brain rot going on with the leaflings. And we have to cure them of it. by showing them that you can be quite reasonable while doing Dandori instead of just being crazy obsessed with it all the time. Alright, well, we're obviously going to want blues to carry him back. With all that leaf growth, there's no way to tell who this is, but it doesn't matter. It's our job to rescue them. We don't want them finding their way back inside the cave. Let's keep the lid closed as a precaution. No, we're not bringing ice Pikmin. We are bringing blue Pikmin. Thank you. Now we can go over here. There's still a bit more left to this place, but I think we should be able to get it all. If not, we can just spend one more day doing a little extra, which is fine. Obviously, we want blues carrying that just to raise their numbers, though we also want to start raising it in yellow numbers. There we go. So the yellows can have this one. Another leafy castaway. Hopefully the ID will tell us something. Like, it's just another error. No luck. Could the leaves be causing this error? You really gotta wonder how the leaves are able to mess with their IDs like that. But it is what it is. There's probably a few buried treasures that I just have not fully paid attention to. Grab you guys. Then we're gonna go up here. Okay. Just wait for them to finish. There's somebody over there. We're not going to worry about that, I don't think, quite yet. Even if he does look very Captain Olimari. We need specifically yellows for that one. It's fine. Let's get these resources. Probably all of them. Grab this pumpkin. That's all that carried over. Yeah, I'm got Pikmin just to help. We'll watch them up here while those people over there just do whatever they're doing. And they almost got it back. Most of those Pikmin didn't actually end up helping, it looks like. Or one of the ones I threw to speed it up. But it's okay. Alright, we got the treasure. So let's see what's going on over here. It's that leafling again. And the figure lying down over there might just be our pilot. They're just waiting for us to come, and then they're just like, we're gonna go shove them. We're just gonna go jump in here menacingly. So you know we're here, but we're not gonna say a word to you. This is no joke. They could be turned into a leafling. What are you waiting for, newbie? Hurry up and save them. Yeah, don't worry. Battle in a box. That is certainly a name. But we'll make sure to deal with it. Dandori level 2. I'll try to see if I can get platinum, but if I don't, it's fine. So, you have come again. Those who do not embrace Dandori cannot survive this planet. But if they grow the leaves, we can return them to life. I will determine if you have the strength to save them with a Dandori battle. This time, there will be one more rule. One must be ready to change tactics at a moment's notice. This round, an object or creature's value can increase for a brief window. These higher values make them bonus finds. When you transport and collect the bonus finds, you earn double the points. Do you think you can out-Dandori me? Of course I can out Dandori. The question is just whether I can do so with a platinum. Okay, that was a mistake. And I also let him eat a Pikmin, which is unfortunate. It happens. I really need to be riding on top of Ochi instead of being alongside him because that is causing problems. Can I get double the Pikmin from that? Let's hurry up and heal you. And, okay, we're out of Pikmin. It's fine. Probably wanted to fight the Bull Bear Orb sooner rather than later. Are there co-op battles in this game? There is not. There's technically a sort of two-player mode, but it's kind of weird. Alright, now that they killed it, let's go and take it for ourselves. That will just get us a lot of Pikmin. Might as well grab that as well. And that. Just take everything from Olimar. It's quite easy to out Dandori your opponent when you just prevent them from being able to do anything. Take them off. Just grab those from them. Should be no problem. Oh, the big Bulbars are bonus lines now. That's a bit of an issue. We're using Ice Pikmin, which makes it a bit more tricky. I'll just have to make sure Olimar doesn't get any. I'll let him handle the simple problem of making sure not to actually kill. That way I don't have to worry about it. Either that or he's going to be a coward about it. But I need to hurry up and grab my Pikmin. No, he just went and killed it. Okay, well, that's not very smart, Olimar. Do that. We'll bring this back over. I really wish I could stop Moss from bringing that apple back, but it's fine. We got our own apple. I don't think you're doing too well, Omar. Just an observation. Sorry. Question mark, question mark, question mark. You might want to do something about that, but that's just my thoughts. Continue like this, you will lose. You bet you will. He's wasting so much time trying to kill that without actually, you know, destroying him. Well, okay, none of us got it. That's fine. As long as he doesn't get it, it's perfectly fine with me. $30 seconds left. I don't know what the thresholds are. Just try to bring it back fast. I'm probably not going to bring it back fast enough, but it's fine. I I didn't put enough Pikmin on that. Or, well, I did, but they took forever to get it actually situated. It's fine. Beat it by over 120 points. Surely that's platinum worthy, right? That's just sad, Mr. Leafling. Yep, platinum. You're right. And you just see my numbers skyrocket and yours just suck. Again, you have shown mastery in the art of Dandori. I leave the rest to you. And now they're just going to run off to who knows where. Off they go again. Thankfully, we recovered the castaway safe and sound. Impressive victory. Oh, he's not back to the ship yet. I could just, you know, ditch him out in the wild and leave him here overnight. That wouldn't be safe and sound. Not that I'm going to do that unless it's suddenly, like, countdown starting and there's no way I can get him back in time. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to have enough time. So I guess now we also need to focus on making sure we grab any buried treasures. Since there's not really much else to do here. Transport the castaway to the SS Beagle ASAP, Maradius Noji. Yes, yes, I know. Again, not bringing out the ice Pikmin. We are going to use the blue Pikmin instead. Thank you. 99%. I'm not sure if that means that this... Like, why keep doing this? Well, we have so much Ultra Spicy Spray, it's not really that big of a problem. Sniff out some treasure. There's no treasure. Oh, I guess we are good then. I guess you guys can murder that really fast. Maybe Russ will have more success getting their ID information. Nope. Huh? Oh, look at his glasses. They're falling off. Does this mean that when someone becomes a leafling, their biometric authentication data becomes unreadable? Even science isn't able to solve this problem. I'm afraid I'm at a loss. Well, we'll just grow more Pikmin. Make sure we wiped out all life, other than pellet posies and Pikmin, and we have. Well, we're probably good to just end the day there. Alright, it's time for some night missions. Okay, we're not ending the day right there. Now we're ending the day, right? Yes, thank you. We're not randomly losing Pikmin for dumb reasons. I mean, we have, but like, not from end of night because I decided to press the button a little too early. So, night missions are interesting. I think there's nothing really stopping us from just doing all the ones for Sun-Speckled Terrace in a row, so we're just completely done with Sun-Speckled Terrace. It's always nice seeing the big crowd. I forgot to upgrade Ochi's skills last day, but whatever. Perforated raft and mysterious carriage. Not a lot of treasure, but we mostly did Dandori. So that's good enough. Well, I mean, I also got the blue onion. So. By the way, Maradius, you press, yeah, you can assign different functions. Really? Can you assign the rescue journal to one of those? Of course, and then you can reference it whenever you need some quick advice. I don't. You can even assign actions like disband or select items at the push of a button. Setting up shortcuts seems like a great way to improve your Dandori practice. Speaking of improvements, Colin, it would be more efficient if you shared such helpful information a lot sooner. I think he did. But maybe I really should adjust some of those. Maybe I could stop accidentally using Ultra Spicy Spray. That'd be a good start. Alright, it's going to be night mission time. Well, once I do everything else around here. Shortcut settings. Let's see, You can do disband. Yeah, that seems good. Let's learn some new skills. We probably should do that. Obviously, we're gonna end up getting them all. When you're plucking Pikmin sprouts, believe Ochi can help if you learn to pluck. I've also added some training to beef up his dig skills so he can dig faster than ever. Yeah, let's get some dig. Get pluck. Let's get more pluck. Really fast. More dig, why not? I mean, maybe I should be focused on increasing his carrying capacity. Well, we can do that. Now he can carry 10. Now he can learn super buff, but we can't quite do that yet. So obviously we did a lot. That's pretty good. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not going to be slacking off. Tunia has to say, oh, it's you again. This is fascinating. I was able to confirm that the onion is fused. No way. How could you tell? Please keep collecting different colors of onions. I got a lot more research to do. Now we need to get more. Does anyone else have anything else? Do you have something? I will just do this to... Okay, now I had no idea you rescued leaflings. I'd love to meet more of them. It's fun to be open to new experiences. Seeing new sights, meeting new folks, it's inspiring, don't you think? You need to rescue 10 leaflings. Yeah, I had a feeling there was some mission I was forgetting. I'm not changing my look. I just wanted to get that mission established. Alright, wait, no, we got Ding out talking because we did 100% an area. Oh, you think you've got this under control, is that it? No one can pull a fast one on me. I see. Well, you're not done yet, newbie. Keep at it and finish the job. Let's investigate tooling areas. Well, maybe I will. Hey, there you are. Aren't you supposed to be out collecting glow sap? These areas have been approved for 9 expeditions. Just Sun-Speckled Terrace. Is there anything more exciting than heading out into the dark of night? You're a little creepy sounding there, but... Go to the Asian Arches. Sunset's not quite here yet, so you can breathe easy for a little bit. Man, this is like the first Pikmin game where they say, you know what, you can actually go out and do stuff at night. But it pretty much becomes a defense thing, because the enemies are aggressive. Enemies out and about already. No, again, they're nocturnal, so it's only to be expected. There it is, new blood. That's luminol. When dawn breaks, it will release an extract it'll use to make that medicine. But if the luminol is destroyed, we won't harvest any extract at all. All you need to do is predict the luminol until morning. Simple, right? Well now, what's this? These little guys weren't here before. Let's observe them and see what they do. I really can't settle on one accent for these people. Oh well. Look at that, it propagated more. Are you thinking I'm thinking new blood? Stop saying new blood, please. Hello, Pikmin. Yep, those little guys sure look like a new variety Pikmin to me. They're kind of glowing, so Glow Pikmin seems like an appropriate name. They're rather fond of you, New Blood. That's perfect. You and these little guys can protect the Luminol together. That star-shaped fragment from earlier, let's call it a glow pellet. Try carrying those to the Luminol to see if we can propagate more glow Pikmin. I leave it to you then. Alright, so, well, it's not super important. We're gonna leave Ochi out there so he can guard the place. Also, interestingly enough, there's no such thing as idle glow Pikmin. They will just fly to your side whenever you swap, or whenever they're done with whatever they're doing. Aha, glow pellets can be carried here too. From the looks of it, this could be a juvenile form of Luminol. If that's the case, then it's possible this could be connected to the Luminol below ground. Maybe it could serve as an interim drop point when transporting glow pellets from far away. Additionally, it seems like it acts as a decoy for the creatures to help keep the Luminol safe. It's small, but it shines quite brightly. Why don't we call it a Tricknol? Good thinking. Try using it as a decoy and interim drop point. Let's see. There's also one over there. A lot of enemies, but it's fine. It's about that time, New Blood. Yeah, the creatures become more aggressive at night. They're drawn here by that irresistible glow. Watch out now. They'll come for the Luminol, so don't let them break it. Ah, they're heading this way. Right now, collect glow pellets and propagate more glow Pikmin to build up your protective forces. Creatures will keep attacking until dawn, so do your best to take them out. Okay, it's up to you, Ochi and Radius. Good luck. Any other ones active? No, they're just chilling for now. Nothing up there. But we might as well do a little bit of extra on our own. You say that, but no one's currently at the thing. We can do this. Flatten you. Tricknol is under attack, but it's okay because we can just destroy them. Enemies over there. These guys can also. They can be fine in the water. They can pretty much resist all elements. Will you? There's guys coming from other directions, so I'm going to focus on them. Work with Ochi on a solid defense. Don't worry, he's protecting the main Luminol. It's fine. You. Probably going to be Tricknol under attack. He can't come soon enough, and we'll be fine. They're might possibly destroy that Tricknol. Yeah, but it's fine. It doesn't really matter. It's just a decoy anyway. Oh, they took it out. But we'll be fine. Be nothing to worry about. Honestly, we have so much that like we don't really need to worry about getting more glow pellets. Let's kill these guys. Gather the glow Pikmin we need first. I think we have more than we need. Honestly, let's kill this guy. That's also a special attack you can do with them. Extra glow pellets for the trouble. Night's nearly over. You're almost there. We'll be fine. Kill you, kill you. Well, that's just all the enemies dead. So it doesn't even matter. Fantastic. There's not a single creature left standing, or skittering, or hopping. We're gonna hear that line a lot. Hey, here it comes. Pay attention, new blood. That is condensed luminol extract. It's very high in degradative enzymes. We believe we should call it glow sap. Critical ingredient for the leafling cure. Gather with care, new blood. I'm really getting tired of how often he says new blood. Look, the glow Pikmin have come to see you off. Do they want to follow you back to the rescue command post? And they just become a bunch of seeds. My, what's this? Glow Pikmin turn into seeds? I'll need to study this up close. Please bring back some with you. Okay. So that means, of course, we can bring glow Pikmin to caves. But they, of course, don't come back with you. They're very much like Bullman, but they're Bullman you can take anywhere. You just got use glow seeds. And, of course, you get more glow seeds by just propagating more glow Pikmin at night. Yeah. What a fruitful harvest. From one glow sap, I can make exactly one cure. So now we can cure him. Or her. I don't know which. Or them. So how was your first venture out into this planet at night? It was fun. For now. Good, good. What a surprise, though. You met a whole new kind of Pikmin. Before you rescued me, I'd never seen a glow Pikmin myself. I can only assume the Pikmin took a liking to you. You two should get as much help from them as you can. You are helping them protect their luminals, after all. Though, I'm not sure you've got this night expedition thing fully under control just yet. Perhaps I'll go ahead and select the luminals for you to retrieve glow sap from until you are. I'd like to remind you that you are not allowed to overwork my crew. Don't worry, we'll just skip out on days, so it's not really a problem. Now, night expeditions will make your day counter go up really fast because they're a lot. You don't get really a whole lot done. You get one or two things of glow sap. You turn one leafling into a person, or one or two, but yeah. Right, administer the cure at once. Yes, Captain. Dash. He's known for saying, you can always find me in the pits. He'll take the leap into any cave, no matter how dangerous it is. Sounds like he is on the verge of death, because he's just going to jump into something dangerous and then just get killed. Our work doesn't end here. It's our duty to care for and protect anyone we rescue, to hear what they have to say. He's probably just jump into more caves. Wow, I've been drawn to caves for most of my life, but I haven't run into danger like this in a long time. You're lucky to be alive, dude. My life's quite precious to me. Thanks for helping. After all, I can only poke around in caves while I'm alive, right? Now I should introduce myself. I'm Dash. I've explored all over the universe, thanks to my family's deep pockets. Spoiled rich kid, I see. Oh yeah, we didn't pick up this mission. Captain warned me that she'd be very angry if I got stranded again, so I can't go exploring the caves. Oh hey, I just had the best idea. Starting right now, I'm going to recognize you as my top, well, only pupil. And you'd explore the caves around this planet on my behalf. You have to make it through them all the way to the exits. You've already made your way through several caves. I would expect no less from my star pupil. I'm Oh, yeah. Your attitude, the way you take on these caves so enthusiastically. It's like when I first discovered the underground world. We're almost to the next one already. Yeah, he is a cave diver. That doesn't always go well for cave divers. Sometimes they get in a bit over their heads and, yeah. Let's see what new stuff we can get. Headlamp, probably good. Scorch guard. Oh, homestick signal. That's a good thing to have. Probably don't want to spend much more. Yeah. All right, let's do another night expedition. We can go to the rugged scaffold. We're gonna, once again, we're gonna have Ochi just chilling at the main luminol while I go out to the other spots to build up our glow Pikmin. And that way, if something comes up, we can just have Ochi deal with it, hopefully really quickly. These do get pretty complex later on. So these ones are easy right now. All right. What is it now? So there's something else I figured out with the glow Pikmin. I already used this yesterday, so I don't really need to do that. Don't worry, I already got it figured out. Okay, what else do you want? Remember the glow sheets you picked up the other night? I took liberty of putting them in your pack. Let me show you how to use them. First, select the glow sheet from your pack. When you try this, you pick glow Pikmin. Of course, they only work at night or in caves, so don't forget that. Yeah, I got it. Anything else you want to tell me about? No. Okay, thank you. So you check that. Let's take a look at the map. There aren't enemies over that way, but we do have a Tricknell over here. There's actually not a lot of enemies. There might be reasons for that. Oh, they're all big ones. Okay, that's why. We'll just do that. Yeah, I've heard the classic spiel. Oh, build up your numbers first, then worry about other stuff. Alright, now they're becoming active. So we got one over there. Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna protect the luminol. You guys can focus on that. Luminol will be fine. Don't worry. And dead. Got another one coming from behind us. None are currently aggressive, but we could probably go after some of these ourselves. Or we could just get a bunch of glow Pikmin. I think it would be fine if I just go up around here. Yeah, a few. Well, it's just when I see so much pellets, glow pellets, I can't help but want to be careful. Alright, well, Okay, well, they went and took... It's fine. Okay, well, I'm not doing this the smartest way, but it's fine. Yeah, I probably will have enough. There's one coming from over there. This one's more in danger of fighting Uno. Don't worry, Ochi, you don't really need to fight him. That's a big one. Pretty much a jumbo orb. And dead. And with that, we got that night mission done. I'm impressed you defeat all those creatures. I wasn't even sure you survived the night. Well, I mean, I was going to survive the night. Like, it's not that bad. Put in the effort out there. Now we can make the cure. I'm going to need to stop saying these lines because it's just going to be same old, same old, same old. Alright. I think there's going to be... There's 2 more missions that should be available here, but I don't know if they're unlocked yet. I mean, we'll have, like, excess glow sap as a result, because I think we only have a total of 3 leaflings, and we've already cured one, and we're about to cure another. And that leaves just one other. It's just the rescue corps at night. Everyone else is doing whatever. Alright, let's see who this one is. Good work! Looks like you're getting the hang of these night expeditions. I think you're ready. Next time you venture out, you can go wherever you would like to collect glow sap. Search for our pilot starts in earnest now, too. Rescue as many leaflings as you can. Let's cure them all. So, about that, let's stop and think for a hot minute here, okay? It's possible Bernard hasn't turned into a leafling yet. What do you mean? I spent a lot of time thinking about it. Yes, that leafling with the dog was chasing me. Yes, that's when I realized Bernard had disappeared, but that's all. Excuse me. What I'm saying is, I never actually saw him turn into a leafling or anything. Oh, interesting. Then, what should we... Look, at the very least, if we catch that leafling, then we might be able to get a lead on Bernard's whereabouts. I see. Okay, the search for that leafling is your top priority, Maradius. Copy that. Alright, that concludes this emergency meeting. Let's get to it. But we're going to do another night mission. Going to do quite a few of those. Finish the cure. Yada, yada, yada. Corgwin. When it comes to work, he's thorough, fast, reckless, and presumptuous, which also describes his plan to build houses here. That's really dumb, but I guess they kind of already have that. Well, let's see what he has to say. Hey, thanks for the sweet rescue. I'm a general contractor at Moyama Construction. The name is Corgwin. Just like rescuing folks, construction is all about using your imagination and Dandori powers to get the job done. I was thinking you and I could join forces and train for Dandori battles together. Let's get those imaginative juices flowing. Now, I'm going to do that. Yeah. This means I can go and repeat that one Dandori battle I didn't get platinum in. There's a little something just for you. But back to the reason here. Let's train those Dandori muscles. So back to doing trial run. Let's do it better than we did before, which shouldn't be too much of an issue. Let's focus, I guess, on building our numbers up a lot. These all up. Get a lot of Pikmin. Ideally deprive the Leafling of his resources so we can get as much as possible. Doing much better this time. Let's just grab this from Olmar. Just leave him with nothing. Just take everything from him. Alright, well, it's going to be kind of difficult to stop him from getting the gold nuggets, but that's fine. You know, you don't really... Well, actually, you know what? I can just... He didn't even do anything to actually grab the gold nuggets. Just letting me take them for free. It's not a smart move, Omar. Just saying. Well, this is just me being more Dandori than you. Grab that from you, because why not? Okay, now he's grabbing the other stuff. Get you guys. Grab that, deprive him of resources. Take that from you. You're not going to be able to stop him from getting that. That's unfortunate. It is what it is. Grab that and bring it back. Stop trying to beat up Ochi. Oh, you shouldn't worry about small prizes like that. Should be fine. Take that from you. Grab that. Bring all of this back, and we should be good. Surely that's got to be a platinum performance right there, right? Come on, please. That chart looks so pitiful for it. Oh, and yep, a platinum, so you can just... We're done with Dandori Bows for now until we run to a new one. So we got that out of the way, done already. Nice to see. Let's head back to the command post. We're probably going to do another night mission, as usual. So, we're probably going to get into the more difficult ones, but it's fine. Shouldn't be much of an issue. You can always retry them. Hey, you, I was impressed with your Dandori powers. Yeah, I'm quite good at that. So, nothing else Alright, so time to do another night expedition. Do Meandering Slope. Once again, we're going to leave Ochi at the Luminol and then go out and do other stuff on our own. Just that way, in case there is something attacking the Luminol directly that got behind me, we can just deal with it pretty quickly and easily. Alright. Let's see what we got for this one. Come in, can you hear me, Moranius? A while back, I taught Ochi a particular skill that you use for operations while protecting a client. Select the luminol you want Ochi protect, and then give him the command. Ochi will patrol near the luminol and bite any creatures that come close. During a night expedition, if you get separated from your squad, he'll go to that spot and patrol it for you. Work with him to protect the luminol. Yep, I will. I've kind of already been doing that, honestly. I don't need to see footage of him killing something. I already know he's attacking. It's not quite what I meant for you to do, but it's fine. So we got Tricknull over here. We'll probably want to take those guys out right off the bat. You guys do that. You guys do that. Oh, actually, I'm going to want to deal with this thing sooner rather than later. The Bulwark larva is going to be quite annoying. Please just deal with that already. Right now we can go around this way. Grab those. I'll see if I can deal with this one real quick first. Come on, you guys do this. Alright, let's go deal with these guys. And deal with their dirt mound too. Got a whole nother squad. Just easily crush them all. Looks like this is right here. Y'all can just grab that. Do that. We got a big guy coming. Let's deal with you. How much more enemies? There's just one enemy left. Okay, that's going to be very easy to deal with, of course. Looks like it's another Jumbo Worm. Should be not a problem at all. We'll just get all of our slow Pikmin. Okay, he's not going after the Tricknull, that's fine. And dead. Nice and easy. I'm not going to read that because I already read that line. Get that glow sap, and then we can You're another weakling. There's only so many unique functions that they can have random castaways be, of course. So, like, at some point, we're definitely going to start running the ones where there's not really much that they're offering. So that should leave one more night expedition for Sun-Speckled Terrace, because there's the top of the mountain. Mountain in quotation marks. It's not really a mountain, but for these guys, it might as well be. You see that? You know, actually, now I think about it, we might not do the night expedition, just because doing caves and stuff. My observation led to an important realization: glow Pikmin cannot die. What? How? What do you mean? Well, when a glow Pikmin meets its demise, it turns into photons or returns to luminol, or so it seems. They really Pikmin then? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But we're gonna do, just because I want to be able to get through another full day. I don't have enough night missions to really do that, to fill up the rest of the time. And maybe I do, but I don't know. I'd rather get a full day in. Just skip that. This Jin, he's always in search of the next uncharted planet to explore, as well as someone who wants to hear tales of his past adventures. Dandori challenges. You're the one who saved me. Thank you. I'll never forget your kindness. My name is Jin. I'm an adventurer wandering the universe in search of uncharted lands. Adventurers never skip their training. You can do most anything as long as you can rely on your physical self. This brings me into another important aspect of Dandori challenge training: meditation. Why don't you give it a try? Well, I'll take a look, but I think I've already done platinum. So I don't need to worry about these. Oh, well, I've only done one, so. Yeah. How about when you want to meditate? Gotcha, buddy. I don't think you will. I had the weirdest dream. I don't know why you're telling me this. Alright, let's see. Get super buff. Now he can carry 20. Now he can carry 30. That's just really nice to have. Can do a lot on his own. Pretty much acts like a super purple Pikmin by himself. I'll sit over here. We can take off when you're ready. I would like to go to Blossoming Arcadia. We still have a lot to do over here, so might as well do a lot. First and foremost, we have that treasure in the Wollywog in the water. So that's probably going to be our first priority, and then we have that whole area over there. Should be quite simple to do, but you never know. And there's also like a Dandori challenge I can do, but I wanted to do caves instead, so we're not going to do that quite yet. Just trying to be the most efficient with my time. The most Dandori, if you will. Okay, let's get started. So bring out a bunch of blues to start with. It recommends Ice Pikmin. We are not grabbing Ice Pikmin. This would be a nice place to have a picnic. It probably would. That almost ended in complete disaster. They really made them a lot less threatening this game. Thank goodness, because I hate these guys. Alright, well, we might as well just do that. We can bring that all in. And then we're going to split up our numbers a little bit so we have just 20 of each except for ice. And I see that the colors are only based on the Pikmin that you have out. So if you want to grow one specific type of Pikmin, you really should just make sure you only have that Pikmin out. Good to know. Okay, take that. Now that we have all this, we can focus on. We're mainly going to go over here when we. Yeah, we're going to want multiple types. Come on, just bring that back a little bit faster, please. Thank you. No. Okay, come on, guys. We'll just get 20 of each. Those blue Pikmin are just chilling over there. It's fine. There's blue Pikmin chilling over here as well. Let's grab those guys. Alright, now that we have everyone, let's go over this way. There's something peeking around. No, there's not like it. Let's break this open. Break these. Have a cave. I think we're going to wait just a little bit on that one. No, I guess we're not going to wait that long. Okay, there. We drank all that. It's fine. These materials. And then we're not going to go over there quite yet. We're going to go do this cave. Once they bring these materials over. Okay. Sightless Passage. A cave of utter darkness into which almost no light filters. I explored for a bit, relying on the glowing mushrooms to guide the way, but I turned back to avoid unnecessary risk. I wish I had a better headlamp at my disposal. I'm starting to regret this bargain buy. Well, I already got the headlamp plus, so this won't be any issue at all. Okay. I think this just leads to another part of the area. I do like that the caves actually can function as passageways. It doesn't fully make sense because you can go in them two directions. They just randomly have the exit in different spots, but whatever. I appreciate just having this in the first place. Oh, there's the exit. It's a very, yes, it was wise to bring a headlamp. I was already talking about that. Water dump hole. Alright, we'll just charge right through it instead of dropping all the Pikmin on them. Let's make our way through. There's an electrical gate over here. We got mid pipes. Oh, they're still freaking out, but we did get most of them, so. Some more yellows on there. Guys, fill that up and then go that way. There's gotta be something else there. Oh, I mean, like, oh, we got anode beetles, lovely. We might want to grab our yellows. Yep, we'll do just that. One has like multiple base points, so I'm gonna go deal with these guys first. Oh yeah, okay. Here's one in the other base. That one. Might as well just use this base. I can't remember if there's any Dandori challenges that make use of multiple bases, so you have to be sure you're using the right bases for maximum efficiency. It might be one. I think that'd be fine. Just checking these resources. You also never know when there might be. And there might be ultra spicy spray, and you can always use more of that. Kill you real quick. Grab that. Anything else on this side? Break this open. Nothing. Alright. We have this spot over here. Pyroclastic sluices. Dealt with pretty easily. Grab that. Get that down real quick. Picking it hurt. Start plucking. Nice. I know, like, technically it would have been faster to have them go here, but we got the other side. Oh, we're gonna have the other side dealt with, so it's not really a problem. I don't know why I followed them to the way that they're not going. It's fine. Let me just go past this, collect these Pikmin, because it's always nice to have more. And then hop on. Grab you guys, and let's see what's on this other side. More pyroclastic sluices. Fortunately, quite easy to deal with. You guys can handle that. Really helps to have a lot of Pikmin, that's for sure. So you guys on there, and that makes that simple. You can actually take you back, or you. The castaways up here. Let's knock you down. And let's start breaking down this wall, because there's still stuff on the other side of that, I think. Might have been a mistake to throw them over like that in case it's something dangerous. Probably, I don't know what that one's name is, probably like shot cake or something. So squirt cake. And interrupted by cutscene. It's fine. And look at that ID info. Mika, whatever. A new teacher at Allion Academy who's putting her liberal arts degree to good use as advisor to the Planetary Science Club. A school teacher? Did she come here as part of an educational field trip? Oh, but then that means other teachers and students from the school could be stranded here too. How irresponsible do you have to be to bring kids here? When you don't even know the dangers of the place. That would, like, if you went and did that, then you would deserve to be fired. Probably. We're gonna get the whole story from her as soon as we can. Kill you. New base. Carry that back. Carry all this stuff. Obviously, we can now leave, now that we're going to. Just in case there's any... Okay. Let's see, swap to Ochi. Go through here, even though clearly... they should be able to fit inside that. We're just not gonna worry about that. Obviously, Ochi can handle that because we gave him a ton of strength. Alright, does that actually leave anything left? No, that might just be it. Maybe. No, actually, something's not right. That's 60%. Then there's no way that this last thing is going to be... So there's got to be a buried treasure somewhere. Yeah, 80%. Excuse me. So somewhere there's buried treasure. I just need to figure out where that is. I almost missed these Pikmin. How did I do that? Yeah, the library can be a bit dusty, so I do sometimes have allergies act up. But it is what it is. Come on, where are you buried treasure? I'm trying to do it without Ochi, but at this rate, I may just have to depend on Ochi. Alright, where is it? Am I just gonna have to... Not over here. Oh, it is over here. Or is it? I literally not looking. No, no, it should be buried. Right? No. Well, it's around here somewhere. It's not over there. Well, I should just save myself the trouble and have Ochi find it. Alright, there we go. Start digging. Should be the last treasure, and then we can just leave. Yep, that means we are done. Back to surface. All right. Let's see what's on the other side. Well, I already have a vague idea because you could see it from below. But we'll have this spot open up, which is nice. Do a bit more over here. Just a flag popped up on the other side as well, randomly. Not using ice Pikmin. Sorry, Mr. Luna, but we have you. I have no idea how you fit that inside of you, but it's not really my problem. Get that specter lid. There we go. Alright, so now we can come up here without without having to use the cave. Let's get that other specter lid. There we go. Nice. Bring that. Grab these Pikmin that were buried. And we have... I need to grab my other yellows so we can actually do something. I didn't realize there's a dirt mound down here. But We get that resolved already, so that's good. Dandori. You guys. Go back up here. As the yellow Pikmin finish moving this. We can do stuff beyond the electrical gate that we already broke down. It's a nice little tune. But you can't stay and listen to it too much because that would not be good Dandori. You know how it is. Alright. Let's beat up the waddle clock. It's easy. Let's beat you up for good measure. Good. Through Wally Hops. I do not like them. You got a bunch of Joust Mites over there. We'll deal with them soon enough. Oh, stupid pipe. Please stop. Alright, well, you guys are going through the water. That's fine. Might as well do that. Let's go and bring these things back. We'll worry about the Joust Mites after. Grab those resources. There's a buried treasure around here now that I'm thinking about it. Let's see if my memory is correct, which I don't know if it is. You just never know sometimes. I'll wait for the waddle clock to get back, and then we will go and focus on fighting the Joust Mites, getting them out of the way, and then worrying about other stuff. Halfway through the day. Okay, that was... Well, I mean, it worked. There we go. We need to charge them from the front so the Pikmin all get launched to the back. It's quite simple, really. Yeah, I can tell there's definitely treasure. Okay, yeah, it's buried up there. So let's see if we can get that. Hopefully that amount of Pikmin will be sufficient. No, just don't worry about it. Other half of my Troishka doll. There's also one buried over here. Yeah, it sure seems like it. Let's dig that up as well. I'll go grab more Pikmin just in case. But I think they'll probably be fine. We could probably make our way... Well, there's a cave here. Why don't we go do the cave? I think that sounds like a good idea. Oh, this means we unlocked the last area. Or the last area for the base game. You two are naturals to this exploration stuff, Hooray, Snowchi. You've collected so much energy, I think we can fully restore the SS Shepherd. So they're carrying that back. Make our way over here, grab you. Don't really need to drink that Ochi, but it's fine. I guess you did get scared, so it only makes sense you want to heal up. Let's break that. Okay, we need to go the other way around. And we need ice Pikmin for that. How about we just use the gate we already built? Well, bridge, not gate. What am I saying? So now we can go here. Simple matter, really. Well, we can afford to spend some time doing that. Since we're going to be in a cave, they'll be naturally accounted for, so we don't really need to worry. Do that. Wait for all that material to be brought over. Yep, there is a cave. Drafty Gallery. Beneath the passage, all I can see is an interminable darkness. I tossed the pebble into the abyss, but never heard it hit the ground. I must proceed with caution here. I don't want any Pikmin accidentally thrown their demise, let alone shaken off by some creature. That would be quite unfortunate. I'll do my best to avoid that, but, you know, things don't always go to plan. And of course, sometimes there's just unlucky. Let's try to not be unlucky. The thing that's going to really change anything. This is reminiscent of a specific cave layout from Pikmin 2. See? Let's just break this down. Done super quick and easy, because why not? So Pikmin on that because those seeds are big trampoline. I need to be more mindful of what was said. But then again, this is pretty like the middle of the place, so it shouldn't really be much concern about me getting thrown off into the business. You guys can grab that. You guys can grab that. Now there is some issue here. That's why we just have to kill it fast enough. I think there's anything over here. Yep, so it should be good for them. Okay, stop blocking my way, please. Thank you. Okay, now we go up here where there's almost certainly something. You guys can carry that, and that should be everything gotten from here. 100%. Alright, so this is 4-floor one. Should be fine. On to sub-level 2. I wonder if we'll see wing Pikmin in this one. Maybe. Can't really remember where you first get them, but... Alright, let's see. Let's just break this open. Alright, well, we want the blowhog toothpaste. The place that we want to throw into the abyss. Looks like we did just that, so that's good. Grab this. There's an ice Pikmin candy pop bud. I don't really like the look of that. Says we want ice Pikmin and why do you recommend it? Easily grab everything. No problem whatsoever. I mean, I will still throw some Pikmin in just because it seems like it might be telling me, hey, you should really bring some ice Pikmin, even though I don't really want to bring ice Pikmin. For no good reason, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, let's head back, grab our other Pikmin, because we have so many of them. Alright, so we can probably afford to throw in a few reds. I can't believe a flower that big is blooming underground. I believe it's called a candy pop bud. When you throw a Pikmin into it, they're transformed into a Pikmin that matches the color of the flower. Unbelievable. They can even change color? Pikmin are the strangest creatures. Oh, so you actually did read it beforehand. Surprising. Hopefully we don't really need ice Pikmin. They're just saying, hey, here's a thingamabob. Oh, there's no monsters on the other side of that. That Pikmin just chucked the resource so you could grab this. I mean, that's not a bad idea, actually, but... really getting impatient. But it looks like he ended up finding the end. Alright, so that's actually this one done. Well, I mean, once we get this treasure here, of course. Yep, that is good. So now we can go on to sub-level 3. So we got a bridge here. I'll just shut the ice Pikmin working on that so I don't have to worry about them. Grab these. They're just fine over there. Grab you guys. Not get myself turned around. Nice. I don't want to do anything about that until that bridge is... We're gonna need to go back for those resources. Look at me, come on. Don't worry, Yoshi, it's okay. How are they doing on that bridge? They are not getting it done. Okay, and they dropped from the ceiling. But we might as well head back ourselves. So let's press this. Oh, I said there's resources. No, it's just more ice Pikmin. Duh. Okay, let's... Oh, they got this done, so now we can move the base to the other side. I think that's all the enemies, so we can just go and start collecting everything. Love to see it. We can grab all that, and then we can go grab this. And be very, very careful. Hanging for their lives right above the void, but it's fine. They are A-okay in the end. Let's see, we got resources over, or raw materials over here. Grab that. Nothing in this age value. And we got this treasure up here. That should be everything. Yep, that's that sub-level done. So now we go to the final sub-level. I don't know if this one has a boss. It might, but I could just as easily see it not having one. Well, only one way to find out. Let's head on down. Don't really ask how these holes connect impassable, they connect different sub-levels that have bottomless pits below them. You just travel through the whole bottomless pit like it's nothing. Really, it's quite a wonder how the caves work. Alright, so there is a boss, technically. Don't want the ice, Pikmin. Alright, no. It is technically a boss, but I wouldn't really consider it one, considering how it's mostly just an enemy. And just dead. Super quick, super easy, not a problem. You guys just chilling up there? You didn't think maybe you should help? Whatever, it's fine. We'll do without. Let's see, another ID to check. Sai, this environmental ecologist joined the team to research Pikmin ecology and decipher the mysterious relationship to whistles. Ah, the endless burden of the academic. Never satisfied unless they see with their own eyes and touch with their own hands. Yeah, I guess so. Spicy spray, we do not have any. There's obviously still a treasure to get. Just throw more Pikmin to help speed it up. And we should be good. As soon as they get it back. Yep, and we're done with this cave. Try and make most of our time on the outside since we don't have a lot of time left. So it should be fine. Look at those if you want. Investigation complete. I like how that one puzzle piece had top. Probably. We'll figure it out. We just need to find other pieces. There's just magically all the pieces within a relative area instead of, you know, like being spread all across the planet. Who knows where, and or, you know, some of the pieces ended up destroyed. Nope, they all just happen to be there. How convenient. So there's still definitely some things we can do. No, we are not bringing the ice Pikmin. Alright. Well, clearly we can dig that out. You know, maybe I should have brought the ice Pikmin, but you know, it's too late for that, really. So what else can I explore without getting ice Pikmin? I mean, I guess I could go the long way around. But okay, fine. I'll get the ice Pikmin. We'll exchange. Oh, move base here. The red Pikmin are gathering that one thing. We will swap our we'll swap our yellows. Break the gate down. Alright, let's go and see what we got. Mission complete. You guys hopefully know the right way to take it. And let's break this down. Maybe. I don't know if there's enough time for that. Alright, so I'll have the blues, handle that. I think there's a creeping chrysanthemum at the other base location that's right around here. Hurry up. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's not quite right. I meant to do the one that would return them all home, but it's okay. Try to be quick about this. I don't want those guys to die. It's quite easy to get killed. Smart. Move base. Thank you. Grab our ice Pikmin. Alright, well, we don't need to grab those. Just grab the stuff that's already here. Sun-Speckled another day. Alright, so I'd say that's pretty good. Let's end the day there. Now we don't need ice Pikmin for a while. And we'll go through the start of day routine, and then we'll probably call the stream there. Always gotta love the big crowd. I know I said that before, but it's always nice seeing just so many people say, "Yay, you're back! Wow, you're really cool." And this will upgrade the ship again. We've got enough energy stored up that we should have no problem starting the SS Shepherd's engines. We'll make sure the ignition is functioning properly. Of course, we still need a pilot, but you know, now we can take off at any time. If we can only find our pilot. Until then, the SS Shepherd remains grounded. "71%. That's pretty good. No matter how much I look at them, I'm still confounded. These chairs are mysterious things. Indeed. Who made them? And for what possible purpose? Think back to that treasure we found the first day, the Stone of Advancement. It was able to open and close, right? Maybe it was intended as some sort of makeshift shelter to protect its creator from the wind and the rain. Interesting theory, though likely incorrect. You betcha." Excuse me. Once again, the rescue command post was starting to feel a bit cramped, so we expanded to a new area. Colin and all the castaways joined forces and worked hard to make this happen. Here's some raw material that we dug up while clearing the new space. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. You're burning with pop drive. He only has 2, so not really. Now he has the strength of 100 Pikmin, which is really kind of crazy if you think about it. But that would be really good for Dandori challenges. Huge dash over here. You seem to be traveling through those caves at a good clip. Drop your latest report on me. I want to help you discover that spirit of caves. You should continue your endeavor to explore even more of them. Don't worry, I will be going through a lot more. We're going through all of them, really, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We have lots of materials, so we can obviously afford some things. Alright, let's see. That would be nice. That. You don't really need the air armor quite yet. You have all these things that I'm not really going to use right now. Let's see. Is there anything else? Obviously, we got more stuff in Wikipedia. We'll check the names again. Oh, that was so fascinating. Yeah, I already read that. Okay. Let's see what these other ones are. Obviously, that's the Jumbo Bulborb, as I thought. Let's see what else. Jock Cake, Pyroclasmic Slooch, Mamuda, Water Dumple, the Pikmin, Puffy Blowhog, Rock Pikmin, Glow Pikmin, Pellet Posy, Cane Papa, Luminol. Okay, that should be, no, technically there's a Beetle. We'll just put that new away. Alright, let's see, anything. Well, I guess we did rescue people, so of course they're going to be up here. Hi, I'm Sai. I like to consider myself an expert in habitat ecology. When I heard an unknown planet had been found, my first thought was unknown planet means unknown creatures. Not necessarily, because not all planets have life on them. In fact, most don't. So don't get yourself thinking that there must be always unknown creatures. Who could resist an opportunity like that? Not me, that's for sure. I applied to join the research task force as soon as I could. Probably seems random, but I have requested it to you. I'm currently researching the connection between the Pikmin and the whistles they respond to. I have loads of questions. Like, how many Pikmin can you lead at a time? And if the whistle, will the whistle still work on all your Pikmin if your squad increases? And that's just the tip of the iceberg, if there's what I want to know. How about we just start out with you telling me when your squad gets bigger, and we'll go from there. What? No way, you already lead that many Pikmin? Wow. 2 missions done already. I'm simply astonished at your abilities. Try taking on even more. So now you need to collect 6 Flowerlight bulbs. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. You already asked whose spaceship that was. You don't need to do that every single time. Hi, I'm Micah. You're probably wondering what a high school teacher is doing here. Candace plans to supervise a student field trip, but it's not going so well. Thank you for rescuing me. And sure, you're busy, but do you think you could search for the students that came here with me? The Allion Academy's Planetary Science Club only has 3 students: Sheba, Quiche, and Kaya. If they aren't found, I don't know how I could ever face their parents. Please, if there's anyone you could help. Gee, you know, like, it's almost like we're the rescue corps, and, like, this is our job. And, like, we're not really supposed to leave people, especially kids who can't defend themselves, stranded. Like, come on, it's our job. We're supposed to do that sort of thing. Well, anyways, I think that is everything at the current moment. So I will save and return the title. And we will end this session here. So thank you guys for watching. Of course, we'll continue probably with finishing up Blossoming Arcadia and moving on to Serene Shores next time. So yeah, we will see you guys next time.